Hi friends, welcome to GPSTR CTT channel. In this today class, we are discussing 2019 paper 2 HK region chemistry questions. First question is statement 1. The magnitude of covalent character in an ionic bond depends upon the polarizing power. Statement 2. Lowering the polarizing power, more will be the covalent character. We have to tell in this above statement which either statements are correct, either they are mutually explanation for each other. Let's we have to see. For this question, first we have to understand the basic rule, that is Fazan rule. This rule tells uh, for covalent character in an ionic bond. If you take any bond, it is not for 100% ionic or 100% covalent. It explains if you take NaCl, it is having ionic bond, but it is not having 100% ionic bond. There should be some covalent character in it, which is explained by this Fazan rule. First, it tells if size of the cation is smaller, or if greater the size of anion, in this both two cases covalent character will be more. First, we have to understand what is polarizing power of a cation. For a polarizing power, it refers to cation, and polarizability, it refers to anion. First, polarizing power of cation is simply we can explain the tendency of cation to polarize or distort an anion. This is anion. At what tendency it will distort or polarize this anion, that is called as polarizing power of cation. And polarizability of anion is nothing but the tendency of an anion to get polarized by cation. Means how this anion is get polarized, means get distorted by a cation. That tendency is called as polarizability of anion. I have made a simple trick with, if you know this relation, you can solve so many questions based on this. We have to understand covalent character is directly proportional to polarizing power uh, of cation, polarization and polarizability of anion, and size of anion, and it is inversely proportional to ionic character, melting point and size of cation. Friends, if you know this only one single relation, you can solve many different cases, many different types of questions based on this. So here the answer is, the first one is correct and second is incorrect. What first one is, magnitude of covalent character in an ionic bond depends upon polarizing power. This is statement is correct. The statement 2 is incorrect statement, because here they have told lower the polarizing power, more will be the covalent character. But if you see our relation, uh, polarizing power is directly proportional to the covalent character, but here they have given inverse relation. So our answer is one is correct, but second is correct, incorrect statement. Let's see second question. In second question, the most acidic compound among the following. This nitrogen oxides NO, NO2, N2O4, N2O5. I have made one simple trick. Higher the oxidation state of central atom, more acidic is the oxide. If you see NO, NO2, N2O4, N2O5, if you find out oxidation state of central atom, that is nitrogen, here N2O5 is having higher oxidation state, therefore it is more acidic. Here N2O4 is plus 4, and NO2 is plus 4, NO is plus 2. Between NO2 and N2O4, both are plus 4. In that case, another trick is there. Here, if oxidation state is same, in that case, the one with more oxygen atoms is more acidic. Therefore, NO2 is less acidic than N2O4. Next question. The degree of carbon in the following haloalkanes CH3, CHCl, CH3 is of primary, secondary, tertiary, or quaternary. We have to tell. First of all, this is isopropyl chloride. First, I will tell you an easy trick so that you can understand easily. The primary haloalkane is we simply define it by, if halogen atom, this halogen atom is there, if it is attached to a carbon, if it is attached to a carbon which is further attached to one single carbon, or it further attached to no other carbon atoms, in both cases we call it as a primary haloalkane. For example, methyl chloride and ethyl chloride. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋಜನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಟು ಒನ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಅದರ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ if there is no carbon atom, in that case it is called as a primary. Secondary haloalkane means, if you see clearly, this halogen is attached to this carbon which is attached to further two carbon atoms. In this case it is called as secondary haloalkane. For tertiary haloalkane, if you see, this chlorine is attached to this carbon which is further attached to three carbon atoms. In this case it is called as a tertiary haloalkanes. Friends, these are the chemistry questions. I hope you understood well. If there is any doubts, please comment me, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit bell icon, that is GPSTR CTT channel. Welcome.